Well, hey everyone. Welcome to Friday. I was today years old when I learned that my cool stream starting soon GIF background thing, I don't think loops cleanly. I definitely saw it hiccup. Yeah, like that. I mean, you're gonna see hear the yeah like that 15 seconds or so after it hiccups because I'm reacting to it on my preview. But anyway, we're gonna play some Dark Souls today. But not just some Dark Souls today. We're gonna play Dark Souls in such a way that I am only allowed to punch things. And this is to celebrate hitting 30 followers on twitch.tv. So, gotta find this dang thing. It's been approximately one forever since I played Dark Souls. I think the last time was at 20 followers when we did the Soul Level 1 stream. But yeah. Punch time, ah yeah. Alright, so let me launch the game here. Let's get right on into it. It's worth noting, this stream may be 3 hours of me punching Abyss Watchers. Because that is as far as we got last time. And it seemed quite a hurdle. We are dropping some frames, apparently, which isn't ideal. But I don't know how to fix it. And so I'm just gonna roll with it. Boop. There we go. Dark Souls is always temporarily the loudest thing in the entire universe. Alright, I believe I named him Several Punch Man. Or Several Punch Ma. So let's do it. I am a little bit curious though with OBS. Why are we dropping frames? It just tells me that I am, not why. Alright, well. I guess it's unfixable. Or maybe it'll just fix itself. Well, let's hope for that. So, okay. Give me a moment to reacquaint myself with Dark Souls, because been playing Hollow Knight, been playing Hades. These have different buttons for the various moves. Alright, this is parry, right? No. This is parry? Yes. Can't dual wield fists. This isn't Dark Souls 2. Maybe you can dual wield fists? No. At least I don't think so. I feel like you should be able to. Maybe I just don't remember how. Nope, that ain't it. Well, guess we're embered. That's dodge roll. Yeah, I'm just assuming that you cannot. And calling that good. You know what? Well, no, it seems like it's mostly better now. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I think I know what's causing the frame issue, but I may just be incorrect. Alright, re-rest, reset, let's give it a try. You hold B to run, right? Yes. Alright. Alright, and I can just ignore all of that if I recall by running this way. You get mad. That's alright. I remember the first time I ever fought Abyss Watchers. Like, just ever, when I was playing the game. Oh, you don't press RB to interact. Okay. So you're like super backstabbable, right? Yep, so that is how we'll be beating him. And you have your friend now. Gonna attempt to sip. A bold move, but one that paid off. So we are, for this first phase, it's a little bit lame, but we will probably be relying on our cool ghost friend, because he does our backstab damage and regular hits. I say ghost friend. He's really not a friend. He's just as much an enemy to them as he is to us. So, extreme cowardice is going to happen for a little bit here. We are locked onto the actual boss right now. Gonna just sip a little bit. Ooh, got away with it. Might be able to sneak in a cheeky little backstab on the boss. We can. Get in there, chick. Yeah! Yeah, work him. Give him the old 1-2. Here's the other one gonna spawn from. He is doing the Lord's work over there. Alright. He has ceased doing the Lord's work. I'm, like, wildly concerned about the fact that... There he is, okay. I was waiting for this guy to respawn. Alright, this strat is working kind of remarkably well. We do 18 damage a punch, which isn't nothing. I'm really hoping our red-eyed friend wins the little duel over there. Jukes and jabs. Was it Red Eyes that won? No, I think Red Eyes lost. Red Eyes definitely lost. Alright. I mean, I'll make attempts at backstabs if it's the one-on-one situation, but in a 2v1, no thank you. I will be relying on my secret strat. Oh, we have the NPC on us. This is good. Okay. Yeah, get him, Red Eyes. Get him, Red Eyes. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more, you're nearly there. One more hit. One more good hit. Oh. Maybe this is a final do-it-myself moment. I need him to be close to me, though. I ain't gonna put myself in danger for it. I got a phase 2 to worry about here. And if I can go into phase 2 with 7 Estus, that's about as good a shot as I can hope for, you know? No, you are not allowed to focus on me, Red Eyes. You have a different destiny. Ah, well that worked. Hug. Alright, that was phase 1 done. We're dropping frames again. No bueno. I might, I think I know what is causing this. We'll have to bear with it for a moment here. If I had to guess, I would assume it is a VPN-based problem. I should really just not have the VPN on when I stream. Because this happened with Tarkov, it's happening again. You know what? Oh, you can't pause in Dark Souls. Shoot. Alright, after this attempt, I will endeavor to correct this error. Alright, come on. So, only try to punish the big overhead swings. That is what I remember about this fight. Roll towards him for big overheads. Punish with a backstab. That one didn't work, but it's fine. Don't punish that dash. We punish big overheads only in this house. I could maybe punish that move. I could definitely punish that move. Ooh. Big overhead. Punish. Pog. Sip while he's down. Okay. I was unable to roll the way I intended to. Alright. The stream is going to temporarily die here. I'm going to turn off my VPN. This universally causes problems, but it is worth doing if it means I can actually stream. So, bear with me for a moment. I will be back in under... Oh, are we back? I hope we're back. It seems like we're back on my end. Maybe not, actually. Stream quality is good. Alright, number of dropped frames is going down. Or percentage anyway, that's good. There we go. I think we've solved our issue. Sorry again about that. I think we are good though now. So yeah, I mean that was a not for the first attempt. That wasn't bad. I gotta get a little bit better about reading his moves, but he has two sequences that end with a big downward swing. That's what we want to punish. And then in phase 1. We are largely just trying not to die. And hoping we get good RNG on the little shadow dude, because for the amount of hits we are likely to take in trying to fight him straight up, it just doesn't seem worth it in the long run, you know? Just time that bad. I hear a friend. Flee. Alright. So he has a friend, but it's okay. I'll have a friend soon. Alright, this is perfect. Things don't perhaps look perfect right now, but it's alright. Shadow got a little bit of work done. Not a ton, but sometimes you get really lucky with it, and sometimes you don't. Like, sometimes you get runs where the Shadow does 1,000,000 damage and does like two-thirds of the health bar in... 1 second. I have to panic roll. Does like 2/4 of the health bar by himself, and it's easy. And then sometimes you get situations like this where they kind of just gang up on him, and you don't know how to even. Well, all right, he's doing something. Oh ho ho! The cheekiest, greediest backstab that there could ever be. Worth it. Also, as a fun note, you really don't want the friendly ghost to die, or the friendly NPC dude to die. Let's see here. We need names. You know, main boss is easy. Friend is easy because like red-eyed friend is our friend. I guess we could just call both of the NPCs friends, and we could have red friend and enemy friend. Also, it just dawned on me I could be fighting this guy. But like, why? Oh, what a hero. No, red friend. You're supposed to hit him, not me. You were swinging at the wrong person presently. Yeah, fight back. Okay, but fight back. Alright. He tried for like a second. That was nice. Alright, bad friend is gonna show up any second now. There he is. I mean, in a lot of ways, this is just a good opportunity to practice dodging. I want to keep them in my field of view. I dodged that. Video game. Play nice. Okay. So, if anything, this is eye-opening to just how exceptional our first attempt was in terms of red friend RNG. Greedy heal, but it was my greedy heal. I don't like that I don't see red-eyed friend. Yep, that's why I didn't like that I didn't see him. So, as you may be noticing, red-eyed friend will just murder us given the opportunity. He's not really a friend as much as he is just an enemy of everything. I was gonna try and sneak in a backstab, but no safe way to do it, unfortunately. I almost wonder if fast rolls would cure some of my woes with this fight right now. Oh no. Okay. Maybe. We want... The ideal world is us dodging this guy and red friend wailing on the main boss. We've instead gotten the nightmare outcome where red friend is focusing on the wrong guy and they're both aggroed onto red friend. So this is fine. I can maybe sneak in a backstab while he's distracted. There we go. That's something. Oh, red friend won his fight. Hog. I actually think that might be the strat, to distract the main boss while red friend wails on him. Or while red friend fights the other dude. I'm losing my words. Okay. Bad friend is spawning. I feel like I heard the sounds of a friend spawning over yonder. I did. Alright, wail on the correct one, please. Oh, yes! Love that. And they're single-mindedly focused on red friend, so I just gotta kind of stay out of their way. Okay. That was almost good. Red friend might win his fight. I believe in you, red friend. Hog. I think. I rolled too early. Alright, I could use the assist, red friend. Are you not red friend? You're not red friend. Oh, no. Sneak it in. This is fine. He's awfully low. We're down to 6 Estus, which isn't great. We started with 9, I think. That's about a third of our Estus con, but we do also have an Ember if, you know, we're having a good attempt. Good job, red friend. Okay. We have achieved another real attempt. Yeah, just skip. Alright. Show me your overhead swings. Yeah, like that. Okay, but not that one specifically. The overhead swings that are attached to combos, please. Yeah, yeah, like that one. Okay. Not great, but, you know, could be worse. No, it couldn't. Well, yeah, it could. I guess we could have not even made it to Phase 2. That would have been worse. We can also, if it is decided that this is the thing that has to happen, I could pivot to Cathedral, although I kind of feel like Cathedral will also just be a nightmare. I feel like Sage is gonna be obnoxious. Because the merciful aspect of Crystal Sage is that he's really quite... Oh no, Hades kicked in. He's really quite squishy, all things considered. Which, nothing is squishy in this run. Because Phase 2 Sage is actually kind of obnoxious. If you have to deal with it for an extended period of time. Alright. I've sacrificed half of my health bar to do about one auto attack of red guy power. Worth of damage to him. Whatever, we'll have more chances to pick up souls. I would like my red guy, please. There it is. Hey, red guy. Alright, well, if you're gonna fight over there... Rude. Did red guy win, or did other guy win? I think other guy won. I feel like other guy usually wins the 1v1. Between the NPCs, if it comes to that. So all of the damage currently done to the boss I've had to do myself. Abyss Watchers has always kind of been a rough boss for me. Are you kidding me? The red guy is fighting enemies outside right now? Alright, main boss is aggroed the red guy, which is fine. Alright, they're fighting now. I'm gonna acquire my souls for all they're worth. Oof. Oh no. Dude, red guy's doing work. I'm not gonna sweat Estusing too much, just because surely the main boss will get it. Just because it hasn't actually mattered yet. Like, so far, both times I've made it to Phase 2, I've died with Estus. Which is never ideal, but in theory, the window to Estus... Whoa, hey there. In theory, the window to Estus is after you backstab him. In Phase 2? Oh my god. Our red guy is being very uncooperative. Here we go. And you're the main boss. Suboptimal. Oh, hey, red guy won. Hog. Which means red guy's gonna get a cheeky sneak attack in on main boss. Love that. Let me give you a hand there, red guy. Alright, now he's aggroed to me. He still managed to hit red guy. Now he's aggroed to red guy. Alright. That's fine. I didn't even really want to backstab him, so this works. You made it to Watchers already? I'm continuing the run from the previous unarmed stream. And that is as far as we made it last time. Whoop. Red guy, I'm gonna need you to do your holy work here. Red guy is deceased. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that as non-success on his aforementioned holy work. Woo. He's moving. He's schmoving. Alright, red guy. Let's see what you got. You're just fighting the NPC, that's fine. It means I can get a backstab in, or just a regular old punch. Don't Beyblade me. Heal up. This has been a truly abysmal, get it? Abysmal? Red guy RNG kind of attempt. Okay, this is potentially good. I have the NPC on me, which means red guy and actual boss are duking it out. Now the downside here is that actual boss seems to be winning by a pretty crazy margin, so let's just help out red guy. Red guy's dead. Cool. So I would love to punish that with a backstab, if he didn't have his little buddy just assisting him at all times. It's rough because in any other run, the health total he's at right now is one where I could just walk up to him, smack him around a little bit, and end the fight. But because it's unarmed, I understand. That's like 4 backstabs worth of health. Maybe shouldn't have Estus there, but as mentioned a moment ago, it's not like Estus has mattered yet. Oh yes, red guy. Finish it. Finish him! Red guy, you hero. Okay. Alright. Just letting the cutscene run for a moment to help my own sanity out, alright. Okay. I know your moves. So, like, that's the move we're supposed to punish. In an ideal world, I'll dodge any of it. No, you have to follow that up with a big slam. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you using any of your big slam moves? Yeah, big slam, come on. There we go. The thing I can punish. Except the game didn't want to give me a backstab, so I couldn't punish it. Okay, come on. Alright, not sure what that dash was, but... Come on, big swing. Big overhead slam. My hero. There we go, finally. You know what? Ember up. I got a good feeling about this one. For no reason in particular. I've done nothing to earn good feelings about this one. Did a big swing. I couldn't follow it up with a backstab. I could follow it up with a regular punch. I don't know if I can punish the rolling overhead. Like, that's... Oh, my goodness. You roll towards him on that. So, and if the game deems you worthy of the backstab animation, you backstab him. The game has thus far not deemed me worthy of the backstab animation. How am I alive? I repeat, how am I alive? Big overhead. Backstab animation. Thank the Lord. Big overhead. What? Backstab? Nope. You can kind of just walk backwards away from most of his moves, which I appreciate a great deal. Backstab, Pog. Last Estus. Less Pog, but still something. Okay. No big overhead. Backstab, Pog. Okay. We're getting some hits in. We've got moves too. Alright, I don't think this is gonna be the attempt, but we're definitely getting better. It'd be nice if this was the attempt. I mean, in theory, I just have to play perfectly, and this can be the attempt. It ain't over till it's over and all that. Quit that. Quit that. Alright. Game disagreed about the degree to which I pressed the dodge roll button, but hey, look at that! We got like a third of him down. This is 100% doable. Our backstab damage isn't even half as pitiful as I thought it was, which is good. It's a weird way to measure things, though, admittedly. That man just threw shit at me. How rude. How incredibly rude. You gotta be careful because those guys can actually hit through the fog wall, infuriatingly. Sneak in a little cheeky heavy hit there. Sneak in another cheeky little heavy hit there. All right. We had our opportunity to be cute. That was fun. And now we return to fleeing in perpetual constant fear. Those words mean the same thing, more or less. No, red. You're not supposed to egg. Oh, are you aggroed to red? Hog. Free backstab. Love that. Hehe. Just pointing out, all of the damage done to the boss is damage I have done myself. Red has not yet assisted. Hog. Yep. Tried to be cute, didn't work. How has there not been a winner of the NPC duel yet? Oh, there was, and Red just decided to fight. It dawned on me, I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen this shit before. As Red did? Yes? Right? Yeah, he seems to be. He respawned right there? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey guys, look. It's that person you're supposed to fight. Maybe you should fight him. Other Abyss Watchers, if you would please fight. Thank you. That interaction, I think, is the only truly, like, frustrating part of this fight for me. The fact that they will aggro to shit that is not even in the arena. Like, I can deal with a bad red guy RNG all day long, and in fact might deal with a bad red guy RNG all day long, but to have them, like, to have him attack shit that isn't even part of the equation, it's like, we're trying to solve the math problem over here. We're trying to solve the math problem, and the red guy's out here doing English homework. Like, come on, man. We have a job to do. And it's to kill this guy in particular. I'm just assuming that their duel is not yet complete, and I can sneak in a cheeky little heavy hit. Their duel is complete. I'm not entirely sure who won. I actually am, because it's never red guy. Which means, why would it be this time? Hey, look at that. Punching souls. Fuck yeah! That is the idea. Right now it's running souls, but oh no. Red guy's gonna meme me, I can already tell. I can sense it. No, oh no, regular guy memed me. Ah, red guy is still trying to fight stuff outside. It's alright, that attempt was deeply cursed from the beginning. Okay. Hello, Athechupius again, and welcome to the show. Welcome to Moonroster does his best to not just fight Abyss Watchers for 3 hours. We've had one pretty good attempt, I would say. We got phase 2 down to about 60%. Which was pretty cool. Parry them. See, that is probably the answer. However, it's worth noting, I'm very bad at parrying. I've only just recently learned how to backstab. And as evidenced by that hit right there, not very good at backstabbing yet either. Come on. There we go. Thank you. I can sneak in the cheeky heavy, I think. Boop. Shouldn't be alive. Alright, red guy. I'm trusting you. He's on the boss. What a world. Well, he's on the NPC. You're good at parrying, not backstabbing, Berserk? Alright, by our powers combined. Alright, red guy, get some hits in. I'm trusting you here. Ooh, don't get too close. Get just close enough to sneak in a backstab at an opportune moment. We have not yet been presented with said opportune moment. Dang it. Alright, where's... There you are. I was just thinking I've gone an awfully long amount of time without having to deal with you. Have you fought Crystal Sage yet? I have not. That I was mentioning earlier, if I get sick of dying to Abyss Watchers, that is an option. I could go die to Crystal Sage a bunch. No Beyblade move. Rude. Oh, I'm like low on health. Sip. Hey, there we go. You should really have me on mute during raids? Yeah, probably. Only if you want to hear when the enemies are coming. Quit beating up red guy. Rude, rude boss. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, show him what for, red guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Zoidberg.exe. Or I guess that would be Zoidberg.mp3. Very lucky that heal went off. Show me your rings. You promised to work on... I'm assuming that it was meant to be promised, that word. Either a truly spectacular typo has occurred, or that is just a word I don't know, which is also possible. Red guy, I expect nothing of you, and you manage to disappoint me every time. All things considered, though, 6 Estus, full health. As long as we can manage to not let them wail on us too much. Probably. Yeah, okay. Probably need. Woo! I'm out of stamina. Red guy. Alright. The boss is focused on me. Red guy's focused. Okay. Attention has changed. Red guy. I just need a backstab. I just needed one backstab, video game. Was that such a big ask? Woo. You have no idea what the autocorrector was thinking there. Yeah, that was an odd one. Alright. Red guy. This is your hero moment, red guy. It was his hero moment, just not for the reasons that we thought it was going to be. That ember better go through. It did. Okay, good. Alright, you big flaming asshole. What do you got for me? Big overhead swings. That's what we live for. Yeah, that move right there. Just only use that move, please. We can sneak an extra 25 in pretty consistently by doing heavy attacks. That is not the big overhead swing that I expect of you. No. Every time he does that lunge attack, I think I can punish it, and I'm never able to. That one, I also cannot. I don't think. No, you're using the wrong overhead swing. You rude Abyss Watcher. And sometimes he just doesn't do the overhead swing, which is truly the rudest of his moves. Whoop. You know what? We're gonna sip instead of punish, because that is the safest opportunity he gives me to sip. Alright, come on, follow up, follow up. What a kind Abyss Watcher. Input was eaten in a big way there. Okay, don't get flustered. You googled it, and probenecid is a medication that increases uric acid in your urine. Huh. Should really probably not read chat during this. But anyway, we're going to look at DOS build. Uric. Oh, increases uric acid in your urine, I assume? I can't imagine why you would want more acid in your urine, but I mean, I guess there's a reason for anything these days. Okay. I don't know why I have Pontiff's left eye equipped. I don't know why I have any of these things equipped, if I'm being honest. Oh, because I don't really have better options. I mean, there's a case to be made for Life Ring. I know the idea with Pontiff's left eye was to fight trash with it and have like a way to get a little bit of healing, but honestly, weird as this may be, I don't think I'm going to get even one Life Ring's worth of health back from Pontiff's eye. So that's an easy switch. Chloranthy ring is truly essential. Clearly so you can pee on corpses to get rid of them. Just makes sense. That's just wise. Why serpent ring? So, well, the idea, it does nothing in the fight, but it's so I can get more souls, so I can level up, so I can be stronger. Is the general idea. I guess Tearstone ring is something. I don't really have good combat rings. So, like, this is a slightly better setup. Lloyd's ring would be a great option, but it's on Cathedral. You know what? I'm willing to switch to Cathedral. It's, Crucifixion ones. I'm willing to mix it up a little bit. Also, Twitch just lies sometimes. I'm looking at the, one sec, let me just make sure Twitch is actually lying before I have a foot in my mouth moment. Twitch has been telling me, like, my browser, because I have the stream open in a browser, it's been telling me the whole time, hey, you've got exactly one viewer. And I'm looking, and I'm seeing 2 people talk in chat and thinking, I've probably got at least 2, huh? So I refreshed, and sure enough, we got 3. Feels good. Okay. So let's go commit violence on the Sage. Or let's go attempt to commit violence on the Sage. Rude. Excessively, unnecessarily rude. Run up on this side so I can't get soul speared. Okay, come on. I'd like the rest of your little balls to activate, please. Yeah, like that. Alright. So this actually, I think, will be a lot... The lower equip load you have, the higher your damage because of flames, and it's not percent damage, it's flat. So Naked would increase your damage by a ton. The problem with Naked is that I would die. Although it might be... Whoop. Oh no, that was Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 it is percentage. Ah. Yeah, I mean, the theory right now behind Lloyd's is that if it gives me like 1 or 2 damage in a world where I'm doing less than 20 per hit, that's actually significant. Okay. How did I aggro dogs? Don't fair and dart me. There we go. If this is Dark Souls 2, I'd be doing more than 100 damage per hit. See, that sounds like a nice, fuck off, you spiky basketball. Oh, that beam. Alright, we got 100 whole damage in. Incredible. Remember the soul level run stream we did where my trick to fighting this guy was to throwing knife his little clones when they showed up? Those were the days. That was the most OP thing in soul level 1. Oh, I bet. I don't understand the point of summoning the crystals here. Even if you're standing on them when they come up, they don't do damage. Is it just like a, hey, look at this cool thing I can do? No magic. This fight might be a nightmare. I'm not actually positive. Okay. Just aggressively mashing light attack is in fact the way to go. I mean, if this was the whole fight, easy clap, right? He's definitely getting a spell off, making it rain, which means he basically isn't getting a spell off. See, basketballs, if you're already up close, not a big deal. Basketballs when you're far away and they just decide to hover around head level, slightly a bigger deal. Also, I don't know why I call those basketballs. Like, there must be a better thing I can call them. They're oh no. Phase 2. Alright. At least we found the real one right away. Alright, just hang out in the middle, punch the closest one, hope for the best. That, generally speaking, is the plan here. Alright, again, at least we found the real one right away. Go away. Go underground. Go underground, you purple asshole. Oh my god. I hit him twice. Why didn't he go underground? He's so rude. Right. You just checked all the rings and nothing really seems useful for now. Yeah, I get that impression. So, for Flynn's ring, is it like a 1-to-1 less equip load equals more damage, or is it like at the same thresholds that rules change? Because I could totally, like I could, you know, drop like that stuff and, you know, be at fast rolls. Actually, I kind of want to be on fast rolls for this guy anyway. You know what? We'll do some naked attempts. Ooh, what a looker. I'll do some naked attempts because being able to get to him faster actually seems kind of substantial. At max, Flynn Ring increases damage by 15%. I mean, it ain't much, but it's a living. Okay. Also for this boss, use magic resist rings. Do I have magic resist rings? Joke's on you, you dang crystal fool. I can easily get to you this time. Also, that is a substantial damage increase. Doing like 175 damage per combo as opposed to like 108, I think we were doing before, something like that. I was hit by a basketball. I can imagine no greater shame. You hit by 35 instead of 23. Yeah, that's like a 50% increase. I mean, it's not quite 50%, but it's substantial to be sure. Plus, now I can pretend that it's an even, like, harder challenge run than it was before. In that now I'm also naked. God, remember during the Soul Level 1 no armor stream? I think I made a comment of, thank God I at least have the axe, because this would be truly nightmarish to have to do unarmed. And yet, here we are, doing it by choice. Alright, we have entered hard mode. Are you real? I got a good feeling about you. You are not real. Good feeling misplaced. Aggressively. That did remarkably little damage, actually. You do not get to laser beam me. You rude purple man. We'll Estus, because, like, of course we'll Estus. We need to be at full health at all times in this fight. Got a good feeling about... Oh, good feeling. Correct. What? Oh, beam. The buff you got was a roughly 55% increase. Well, alright. Yeah, I definitely don't have any magic resist, unfortunately. I don't know, does magic resist... I'm pretty sure those rings exist. But I've not had the opportunity to get them yet, I don't think. What? In I go. That's not the button. This ain't Hades. I pressed the Hades attack button, which is the Dark Souls Estus button. Oh, you meant magic resist armor. Okay. I kinda... Yeah, I don't know. I kinda value hitting him very hard, I think. I say very hard. Very hard for this run. Yeah, I think ultimately the goal is just don't get hit, lol. Which is a lot easier said than done, but... As long as... So I feel like I don't truly understand how his go back into the ground mechanics work. Because right now it feels like if I get 2 good punches in, he just goes underground. But there were definitely instances before where I was hitting him at least twice and he just said, lol, I'm just gonna hang out here and let my clones murder you. See, like, look at that. He started the go back underground animation after 1 punch there. It'll forever be a mystery. Fuck off. I think it's when he has the little spheres he just resists going down. Which makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. So I gotta bait out the little, homing crystal soul mass things. But that's not too difficult. I like that he showed up just to say, you know what, actually, phase 2. Dodge roll aggressively. Alright, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, come after me. He's so rude. Alright. Then the other question becomes, do I have any decent magic resist armor? And honestly, even if I did, I don't think I'd use it. Like, we can, as evidenced by what just occurred, in theory we can take a couple hits. Just because of our big, thick health bar. Why are the Antis just masters of one game specifically? I would put forward that Anti-Chupius is simultaneously a Dark Souls and Hollow Knight master. He was 100%, like, from basically Stream 1, my Hollow Knight trip sitter. That thing better not track me. It tracked me. Go away. Go underground. And you hit this pillar. In Anti-Pixel, the Hollow Knight guy? It was Stream 2? Okay. Anti-Chupius is also the both Antis are Hollow Knight pros as far as I'm concerned. This fight, I never thought this was an audio cue fight, but it really kind of is. One thing about the unarmed thing that or the one-armed challenge, I guess, that I've come to appreciate is it really forces you to, like, have the boss fights down pat. You know, there are a lot of bosses in this game that my, you know, one easy trick to beating them was have Vort's bitch-smacking hammer and just end them. But, can't really do that when the whole point of the run is that you explicitly can't do that. How was I getting 5 hits in before? I was definitely consistently doing 175 in a volley before. Now I'm not. Even at soul level 1, I killed Pontiffs in 5 hits at soul level 1. Ah, rude. I mean, I look forward to that. Please be the right one. But he wasn't. But he wasn't the right one. Alright, come on. Come on, Homing Soul Masses. I don't have time for games this time. There we go. Okay, alright. That went relatively well. Aggressive dodge rolling and praying is kind of the strat right at this exact juncture. You're not real, but whatever, I'm still gonna punch you. Alright, alright. Real one detected. Heal up. You are not allowed to cast spells when I'm punching the purple one. That is against the rules that I have laid out for us just now. I'm just saying, if I have to do challenge run rules, I feel like they should as well. And I put forward that the rule they should have to adhere to is no ganging up on me. No, 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 no. That's the spell you're not allowed to do. Purple Wizard. No homing soul mass. Dang it. Naked plus Hornet Ring, plus Flynn's Ring, plus Lloyd's Ring, plus Dark Clutch Ring. Max level Rao Broadsword, Dark Resin Parashield, equals Pope is dead. Incredible. Damn, he's actually doing it. I'm trying. I'll admit this this fight's a little bit rough when you can't just kill him in like 4 hits. But it's not impossible. Ooh. 9 by 19 millimeter. Thank you for the follow. How long did Vort take? I want to say Vort actually was kind of the brick wall at the time. I know it says the stream's only been live for an hour. This is actually the second time we have done this run in particular. So we started with what a rude man. We started with Vort already beaten. I think last time. So the last time we did this, we streamed for 4 hours and we got Tree Balls, Vort, and why can't I remember the first boss's name? Gunder. No, 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 no. Oh, I hate that move. But yeah, Vort took. I mean, Auntie, you were there. Vort took at least an hour, right? I remember getting hard stuck on Vort for a little bit. Stop using this move, you rude cheater. I'm even trying to bait out the last one and it just won't. There we go. Tried to dodge through that, didn't work. Just gonna heal up a little. That actually was an ideal opportunity to Ember, but whatever. There we go. Wail on him. You better not be doing... Okay, thank you. I thought he was throwing up a homing crystal, the homing soul masses or whatever. I was gonna be upset. You know, next time he does it, I'm just gonna beat him up. Like, next time he does that and one of them just decides to stay in the air, why not abuse that? Why not just punch him a bunch? I mean, he staggers easy. Although, really, that's only applicable phase 1. The phase 2 is a desperate fight for my life. I almost wonder if there's merit to, Oh, alright, phase 2, let's go. I almost wonder if there's merit to explicitly trying to kill the clones phase 2 if he throws up the homing crystals. But you're the real one. No, you're not. How am I alive? Alright, find a nice place to hide. Do this. Go fight his friend. Praise RNG that we dodged the laser. Why can't I can't hit him. He's invincible. Alright, this is fine. I didn't even really want to hit him anyway. That's a lie. I wanted to hit him very badly. Alright, you can go away. And now you... Oh yeah. No! Use the last one. Alright, sip, sip. Goat his ass. I don't know what that means, but I'll try. Okay. Hold. No, beam. Okay. Hold. Nope, no rain. Alright. I would like for you to summon Homing Soul Mass. I'm going to attempt to cheese you. Laser Beam is not Homing Soul Mass. Jump on his head. Why are you not doing this strat? Oh, if only. Alright. Incredible violence. No, 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 no. Dang it. Alright, we are out of ways to heal. Ooh. Well. RNG. Guide my hand. You didn't. You rude man. The depths of his rudeness are infinite. Oh. Womp womp. Okay. Well, that was an attempt. Using a Aestus would be less cock and ball torture. It would. It would. But if I'm using a Aestus, is it truly... Is it true? I mean, I guess it literally is punching. But it's not unarmed anymore. Power stancing fists were dope. I remember Dark Souls 2. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember in my youth, like on the release of Dark Souls 2, finding out about the Covenant of it was like the Covenant of Champions or something, where you had to kill like 50 invaders, I want to say, and you but if you did that, you got like S scaling on unarmed strikes or something. It's all vague and long ago, but I specifically remember doing the Dark Souls 2 unarmed run, where they specifically made a route for it. Like it was an intended thing you were supposed to be able to do. Dark Souls 2 PvP in general was just better than 1 and 3. I can agree that Dark Souls 2 PvP was good. I remember, I definitely, overall, just as an experience, prefer 1 or 3 over 2, but I do have fond memories of fighting on Lava Bridge in, like, Old Iron Keep or whatever it was called. Back in 2. And I guess I do appreciate about Crystal Sage that Phase 1 is a nice, just kind of hang out with Chad opportunity because it's kind of brain dead. He only let 3 hits in that time. There you are. You only do PvP in 2 nowadays. So I've never been much into... You know what? Why not? If not here, when? Not really... There was a time when I was into Dark Souls PvP, as previously mentioned, but by the time I was ready to get into it in 3, everyone was already so much better than I was, that it was... like, just speaking frankly, it wasn't all that fun to me. It was like... You know, I would roll in with my big hammer and be like, yeah, look at me, I got a big hammer. And they'd say, cool, and then hit me like twice with a dagger and I'd just explode. Although I do remember good ol' full Havel Santier's spear. Just, I remember that back in 2, being the bane of my existence, until eventually I gave into the dark side and just started doing it myself. Get me in there. Okay. You are using the illegal move. Stop that. Cease. Cease your homing crystals. Two hit serious problems because of soul memory instead of soul level. Yeah, that's right. You were match made based on how much soul you had ever collected, right? Based on what level you were? Or rather than what level you were? I remember this. Oh, I've picked the right one to focus on. I was about to be very upset that I ran to a clone that was all by themselves. Please be real. Yay. I have a sixth sense, apparently, suddenly. I don't know if that was worth Estusing. It probably was, but they're kind of becoming, we're 100% not the real one, but the less of them there are, the better. Thank you for beaming. Did he only summon one clone? Tobolsk ping if you want it. That's alright. No. Criminal. Criminal. Lord of crime. Cease this. Go underground. Thank you. Whew, okay. Glad I asked this earlier. Do not regret it. You're not real. You're a pretend fake. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He's a phony. A big fat phony. Alright. This is worth an Estus. Okay, stop making it rain on me though. This is worth 2 Estus. As long as the Estus is healing me for full, it's worthwhile. I have already embered. Okay. This is focus time. I see the message, Auntie, and I will read it, but not yet. Oh, yes. Woo! I have a deep-set fear in my heart from the Soul Level 1 no armor stream. I understand how fucking devastating that laser is if you don't wear armor. Alright, you criminal. No. Incorrect. Can you backstab this guy? Probably not, right? You're fake. You are false and unreal. Crime. You better not. Okay. Thought he was gonna make more crystals. I'm tempted to Estus here. Crime, 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 crime. No, damn it. Oh, why didn't I Estus? Ah! He may have won, but he did it illegally. Oh. Okay, well I can read the message now at least. Did you play in the time of Haviland? Havel armor, dual wield Avalons, magic barrier, machine gun arrows, while basically immune to magic. I don't believe I did, but that does sound just terrible. Oh, that was frustratingly close. Although I think he was at a nice deceptive health total where it looked like one volley would have done it, but it would have left him at like 1 health. You have the disrespect to try and laser me as the first move. The utter disrespect of this boss. What? What? Am I deaf? Could have swore I heard him over here. Like, I could have swore the audio came from that little alcove right there. You want to see Deacon soon. So do I, truthfully. Although I also... I'm excited for and dreading Deacons, yeah. No! Illegal move. Cease. No alluring skulls allowed, they're not fists. I'd never. I would never. If alluring skulls are on the table, throwing knives and firebombs are on the table, and, you know, at that point it's definitely not a fist run, so. That would be an interesting challenge, just like only consumables. I've actually seen it done. Alluring skulls work on Deacons. My life is a lie. Rude. He gets the one slap for being rude to me. There we go. I'm getting better at baiting out all of the crystals. Like the homing crystals, at least. Ah, the classic. You know what, actually, phase 2? Yama already did it. Oh, pain. Pain hurt. You know what, why not? Heal the full. You're the real one. You're not the real one? That's impossible. I said you would be in everything. Oh, whatever. The disrespect. No basketballs. Stop this. Okay. Is that worth an Estus? Probably. I don't like how low my Estus is, compared to how high his health is. Also, I'm a little bit curious why I elected to just walk up to him instead of quit spamming me with Fair and Bolt. You've chosen to ignore my request. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, wait for the basketballs, at least. Wow, they're just taking turns doing the Fair and Bolt spam, aren't they? Alright. We've somehow escaped with our life. Could you calm down for like a second? Okay, alright. This somehow worked out. I love that they got like the most fortified position possible there and took turns alternating the perfect spells to keep me, like, suppressing fire stuck. Okay, alright, alright. Good phase, good phase. Or good cycle, I guess. I know you're not going to be the real one, but there's also... That didn't hit him. Go underground. Alright. Whatever. This will be enough. I don't think I can afford to Estus if it's not gonna be the full value of the Estus, you know? I have never been so memed on in my entire life. I didn't know I feared death until I experienced 2 crystal soul spears to the back at the same time as him throwing up the "fuck you, I'm here forever" homing souls. Oh. You're planning on doing Bloodborne, but without Trick Weapon. Yimfa. They stuffed you more than a porno. They really did. What are you gonna do? Hit me with your stick? You know what? He got a Farron dart in. Good for him. Alright, what are we doing? Crime? Basketballs. Lots, just so many basketballs. Alright. Followed by crime, I see. Oh my goodness. He's so rude today. I can't hit him. There we go. I just wanted that phase to be over. Honestly, weirdly, that initial first interaction with him when you walk into the boss room is kind of one of the... I think that's the hardest part of Phase 1, just because he's guaranteed to get a couple spells off, and depending on what he starts with, he might just lock you into the disrespect zone, like he just did for me. Where are we going? Where are we dropping? Just don't know yet how you will deal with Celestial Emissary and Living Failures. You know, one of these days I ought to play Bloodborne. I own it. And I own a PS4 to run it on. Which I suppose, to a degree, probably is implied by I own it, but... I never found time to play it, I think I got it, like, last Christmas as a gift. And I just never found time to play it right away. And, you know, lately quit committing crimes. Lately my mentality has been it would be a really good stream game, but I don't have a capture card to actually capture the video from PS4. So, it's one of those things that, like, I definitely want to play it, and I definitely want to play it on stream. I just don't... Cease with your crime. Get some help. I just don't know logistically how I want to tackle it yet, you know? Boop. Does this guy have a different animation for each spell? He must, right? Because I don't know how I knew, but I knew in my heart he was going to make it rain there. You've never played it, so Celestial Emissary and Living Failures are like deacons, but they don't get cheesed by Alluring Skulls. So like how I do deacons. Just fight them straight up. Crime. Okay, this feels like a relatively safe place to pause for a moment and heal. Ooh, okay. You better not be making crystals, alright. Alright, alright, alright. I heard the Soul Spear launch, I think. Nope, I didn't. Oh no, I did. It just hit the spear, or it hit this pillar, I bet. Okay, alright. Please be correct. Please be correct. Incorrect. Alright, I'm safe here. Just let me plan out my move. We're letting the basketballs hit. He has thrown up the cheat spell. I'm safe from that. The cheat spell has worn off. He has re-thrown up the cheat spell. We're going to let them fly to me, because I know they will. I might be incorrect. Yeah, I don't know what to do from here. Okay. Cheat spell, we're off. Go, 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 go. Well. Alright, I think the other lesson of this boss is don't let them get into that situation where you're just hiding behind a pillar on the other end of the world. Those bosses are also resistant to Strike, Fist, and Arcane, your main source of damage. I see. I've heard about Bloodborne that it is, like, substantially harder than Dark Souls. And then I've also heard from different people, admittedly, I've also heard that it's exactly as difficult as Dark Souls, assuming that you already don't ever use a shield in Dark Souls. Which is good news for me, because I already don't ever use a shield in Dark Souls. Alright. Got some decent licks in there. You dare make it rain on me? I see the clip titled Go 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 Go, and I know exactly what it is. And I'm very amused by it being clipped, because, yeah, that was a thing. Let's see. There you are. Crime. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, did you want to hit me? Oh, I'm sorry. He hit me. Stop it. I'm trying to disrespect you. You're not allowed to actually hit me when I'm disrespecting you. That is another form of crime. That one's only a misdemeanor, though, because it's largely my fault it happened, but... it still counts as crime. You better not. Good. Cool. Soul Greatsword comes out fast, huh? Should I heal? Maybe. Am I gonna heal? Nah. Is this a prank or is he actually fighting? He's actually fighting. Pog. I forgot to add 9x19mm for the follow counter. I absolutely did. I will address that as soon as we... I was gonna say as soon as we beat this guy. As soon as this attempt ends, let's put it that way. The happy medium between optimism and pessimism. You were purple. I swear it. I swear it to everyone. That man was purple. They just beamed me twice. They just tried to throw out two beams at once. Woo! That was my whole health bar in one singular instant. Let me at least update the follower counter. I want it to be known, by the way. Oh yeah, also this Friday could probably be changed to right now. Done. There we go. I have to commit the changes. Up. One sec. There we go. Did it work? Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay. You also saw him purple. I thought I was going truly insane. But, yeah. So, as long as I have several people here, this is a thing that's been on my mind a little bit recently. What should we set as the goal for the big 40? I already know 50, tentatively anyway, is like webcam, because 50 followers with the viewership I've been getting lately should just be affiliate. Affiliate means technically the stream is income. Which means I don't have to feel bad about buying a webcam and a green screen and such. So I think 50 is going to be face reveal. Not because I say face reveal. 50 is I can afford a webcam. Even that's misleading. 50 is I'm willing to invest in a webcam. But I don't know what 40 is going to be. It was originally going to be the soul level 1 no armor round 2, and it might still be. My only hesitation with that, though, is that to me feels... You don't even get... I'm not even going to announce you've done crime. I'm just going to sigh at you. My hesitation with doing that at 40 is that... And this was pointed out to me as feedback for this follower goal specifically, and I'm glad we're here doing it, but to see that it's like stream 2 of a challenge run doesn't actually really incentivize a visitor necessarily to follow, in that, like, well, wait a minute. Using this as an example, you know, I had it worded as punching only round 2. They might look at that and go, well, wait a minute. I didn't get to see round 1. Why would I want round 2? But just kind of musing out loud. Doesn't even necessarily have to be Dark Souls, although I do love an excuse to play Dark Souls. Although on the other hand, consider this. If we found a different thing to be a follower goal, other than Dark Souls challenge runs, we could just work Dark Souls challenge runs into the regular weekly content. Rude. No more magic. You've had enough, sir. You've had enough fun. It's my turn now. Look at this face. This is the face of a man who's done playing around. MGS challenge runs are dope. MGS. Metal Gear Solid? Oh no! Alright, they are deeply fortified. This is my nightmare. Okay, alright, this is fine. Just hide. Just hide and cower. They can't hurt you here. They can hurt you here. They can hurt you here badly. Alright, this is a bad spot. Go, 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 go. Quit Farron barraging me. Alright, alright. We broke their lines, men. Okay. Whew. I don't even care if you're the real one, I just want you dead. Oh, what a quaint little tree that I've somehow noticed for the first time only just now. Perish. You know what? To get hit by only one soul mass, it ain't bad. And now I casually walk up to you and punch you violently. I see that, Auntie, you have combined every challenge run that exists. Oh, the beam. So what do we, what's the whole soul level 1 punching only, calamity ring, skull ring, mimic head, 2 clutch rings, strong attack only, no run, no roll, no parry, no backstab. Let's see. So I'm just seeing how much of that we're already doing. Punching only, obviously, yes. Strong attack only we're not doing. That sounds truly ghoulish. We're already not cock and beam torture, truly. I'm thinking about it, though. We already aren't parrying. No, rolling and sprinting are too necessary. I might... Okay, this is madness, but I'm gonna attempt it. I don't actually know if spamming heavy attack is better or worse than spamming light attack. Rude. I know charging heavy is worse than spamming light, but I don't think I've ever tried spamming heavy. It's so slow, I'm gonna die. Chug. Chug. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more ye olde college try, because I didn't really Wasn't really able to get up to him before, you know? Alright, eat my heavy punches. That is technically better in a world where I can only get 4 punches in, but he's so dangerous. I need the speed. Crime. You're better than this, Crystal Sage. You don't need to resort to such methods. You got a sword, just use that. You don't need to use magic. Come on. I'm unarmed. I'm one unarmed green boy in sweatpants. You really gotta use all this big finagled magic on me? Imagine being the greatest master of the arcane and all of Lordran or wherever we are, and losing to this withered green boy in sweatpants. I don't. That wall do you dirty? Is there some joy to be had hitting this wall? Not in particular. Would be better if you do it right hand, left hand. Really? I feel like it's identical. It is a little more aesthetically pleasing, I'll give you that. Wait a minute, what? Did that actually do more damage? That hit 160. Surely that was because there was a roll attack in there, right? Oh, you don't... Okay. Oh, would it be better? Oh, we're in phase 2, by the way. This is news to me. Okay, You were asking would it. I didn't see the word it, I just saw the word would. I thought you were just telling me it would be better. I'm like, wait a minute. It would? Alright. We're going back to our little hidey corner. If those soul masses could just, do one of those, greatly appreciate it. What? Okay. We're in serious gamer mode now. Alright. Should not have healed. I should maybe heal, but I feel like I'm gonna need the Estus. I might eat some Farron darts, get a little bit lower. Okay, alright. There is a guy behind me, but should not have gotten away with my life there. I'm alive. It worked out? It worked out! Alrighty! Sometimes you just gotta be happy you're alive, you know? That better be all of them. It's not all, you can swing through the wall? That hardly seems fair. I can't swing through the wall. Yeah, we better. Alright. I have 2 fuck-ups still in my system. You must be real. You're so far away. Alright. Cool. Thanks, Crystal Sage. Remember when we came here because we thought it would be easier than Abyss Watchers? I remember the before times. Me at the top of the show. This might be 3 hours of me just punching the old Abyss Watchers. Me now. Really hope this isn't 3 hours of me just punching Crystal Sage. No, no sword. You are only allowed to use spiky basketball move. Triple shot. Was that 3? Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, that makes sense now. That must have been 3. I only saw 2 of them in the moment. And so I was confused as to why it just outright killed me when I survived the last time that happened. Okay, so that was just spectacularly bad RNG. That they all decided to use the worst possible move. Although I guess beam does hit harder than the spear, but still. It's weird saying it, given how skill-based Dark Souls is, but to a certain degree this fight kind of just is a lot of RNG. I think it's absolutely the right call to, really? To rush purple, if you know, are able to find him early. But, you know, in that situation, rushing purple did just get me killed because of the, you know, because the blue boys happened to spawn in a place where they all had line of sight. And they all happened to, yeah, just kick him for disrespect. They all happened to use Soul Spear. It's interesting though. I have not had a sip of water since this stream started. I'm going to correct that after this attempt. Well, sort of. I'm gonna have some tea, because that's what I have next to me, but just something to drink, you know? Mouth's getting awfully dry. I don't think we're quite into phase 2 yet. We're at that health total where he might pop up and change his mind. Nope. Alright, now we're into phase 2, I think. Yep. You can tell because of the way it is. Neither of you are real. Both of you are soul spearing. What? You love it when the punch just goes through 'em. Find a pillar. Safety pillar. Okay. We could maybe engage in some cheating here, depending on what he does. You know what? I need you to cease. There we go. Yeah, throw up your homing crystal soul masses. I got plans for you. Come on, throw them up. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Alright, now I would like... I was just gonna say, I would like for exactly 4 of them to become aggro to me. See how you like it. Alright, that ended up definitely... Well, we got a little more damage in. Was it worth it? Probably not, but... You could see the intent behind the action. Alright, safety tree. Nothing can hurt me behind the safety tree. Nope, you die here. No, no, basketball, no. Alright, safety pillar. You will cease with your basketball throwing, and I will cease with my pillar hiding. Okay, should I heal? Yeah, probably. Okay, are you real? How do I have such a bad track record finding the real one? Oh, I'm completely out of stam. Like, why can I only punch once? Riddle solved. I dare not jinx it, but also, this attempt shows promise, and right up until that exact moment. Yep. Right up until I rounded the corner and he just committed crime right in front of me. I will, in the spirit of mixing it up, I'm gonna continue to... Oh, you know what? You know, it's fine, take me. I'm sipping on some tea. I don't know if any of y'all have it where you're at, but the Lipton green tea with watermelon, so good. I mean, it's Lipton, so I'm sure it's barely actually tea, and it's probably not particularly good for you, but it tastes just divine. Don't poke me. I hate going into this fight down in Estus, basically. I mean, we didn't quite take enough to justify Estusing yet, but there's almost certainly one on the horizon. The old leg fell asleep. There we go. Also, I don't know how other people do it, but I, like, adjust in my chair so often. I don't know if other folks just have comfortable chairs, maybe. Maybe that's the secret. I feel like I can't stay sitting in the same spot in this chair for more than, like, 45 minutes, though. You want? I can drop some embers. Not today, though. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe the next time we do this, that I would not say no to a little ember care package. It would be nice to be able to do these bosses with a little bit more health. We'll see, though. In an ideal world, we just win, right? Like, that's kind of the double-edged sword of embers, is that really, if you have the boss down, you shouldn't even need embers. You should just be able to beat them. Although for this one in particular, I guess that's a little different, because there are some situations in this fight, the way I'm doing it, where you just can't not take damage. Hey, we got 5 in. Pog. Okay. Roll. Aggressive rolling. Punch him. Aggressive rolling. We dodged a beam somehow in there. Not really sure how I managed that, but I'm grateful. No rain. No rain. Come on. Cease your crying. Alright, that had all sorts of potential to be scuffed, but it wasn't. You're not real, but I want you. You are real. I thought for sure that was a fake. Whatever, deal. We have a lot of Estus for right now. You're real for sure. I was just gonna say. I mean, I did just say. Super far away from me at the beginning and isolated. 100% the real one. You two are both fake, but that's fine. Alright. Oh, are you all alone? Widow Crystal Sage? No. Stop it. I'm sorry I did the Awoo voice. I won't do it again. It was a prank. I think that was the first time I've ever heard can't not. Well, but it sounds like a double negative, but like, you know, the eliminating of that double negative, the sentence doesn't make sense. Because I can't not take damage means something very different than I can take damage. I suppose if I cared about grammar, I would say can't avoid damage or something like that, but I think I got the point across. Aggressive wiggling. You're the real one, 100,000,000%. Don't soul spear me while I'm punching your dad. Alright. Alright, I'm fighting you because you're near the tree of safety. I love you, safety tree. I love the way you make me feel warm and safe. No! Why did the masses wait till I was all the way next to him? They had so much time to shoot at me. Am I playing with keyboard and mouse? No, I am on an Xbox One controller. Although, what a good excuse that would have been. Yeah, why? Is it easier on controller? I could try that. Maybe that's why it's so tough. How do I do the dance thing? I just aggressively wiggle the joystick. Really, I kind of use my thumb to hold the joystick in place and then aggressively wiggle the... Cursed. One sec. I have to dodge basketballs. Aggressively wiggle the controller. Whatever, I can slip past him. Oh, what was that crime laser? That was a scuffed attempt. Sometimes I accidentally press A when I want to dodge as well. So, every now and then Hades' brain kicks in. Also, I make life so hard for myself by switching between Hades, Hollow Knight, and Dark Souls, in that each one of them has a different, like, dodge button. In Hades, it's A, in Dark Souls, it's B, and in Hollow Knight, it's right trigger, of all things. You... crime... magician. You mage of crime. You're a criminal, Harry. Cease and desist. You know what, actually? I'll take a little bit of crime in phase 1. Let me get some free hits in on occasion. Rolling. That feels like me. I've been playing a lot of Witcher 3 recently. When I go to the Souls games, I mess up all the controls. I'll admit it doesn't hurt as bad between the other two games and Dark Souls, because Dark Souls, you know, it's a third-person action RPG as opposed to... Well, I mean, actually, all of them kind of have different camera types, but Dark Souls just isn't cartoony, I guess, so my brain, I think, does a little bit of a better job registering, like, no, no, no. These are the buttons you do for this. Also, I have, you know, like 1,000 hours collectively in the Souls games, so that muscle memory is pretty deeply imprinted. But between Hades and Hollow Knight, oh my god, it's actually rough. Although I will say, the one thing that I do consistently screw up with between Dark Souls and those games is I will regularly try to do the Hades open door button to walk through fog walls in Dark Souls, which happens to be light attack. So if you ever see me walk up to a fog wall and punch it, that's why. This is the real one, 1,000,000%. You just know sometimes. Sometimes you just feel it in your heart. You know what? He's going to be over here this time. Guarantee it. 100%. This is the real one. It wasn't the real one. Tree of Safety. Alright. Get in there. I don't know if that ball is still chasing me, and I'm frankly too afraid to find out. And I'm confident enough to admit that. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Heal up. You doing crime over there, Seiji? You can make it rain on yourself? I legitimately thought the rain could never hit you if you were just in his face. You were not real, but you might be. You are, Pog. No! No! Illegal! Is this safe? Am I safe here? Mostly, yes. Healing and... oh, never mind. Healing in Sekiro is the same button as hurting yourself for more bullets in Bloodborne. What? What? The tree isn't safe? I repeat, the tree is not safe? The tree might be safe. The tree was safe. I don't know how I dodged that beam, but I'm grateful that I did. Come on. Hit me! Okay, don't actually hit me. It was a prank. I didn't mean it. You come over here, smash that like button. Okay, that was a intense cycle, but we got there. I'm hitting a level of mastery in the Crystal Sage fight that I never wanted. You're not gonna respawn there again, are you? No, surely. This one might be you. I feel like you... yeah, you like to pretend to be real when you're actually fake. Alright, I gotta keep moving. I don't want to have to keep moving, but he'll make it rain if I stay too far away for too long. The fucking basketballs, dude. Oh, I should have maybe bode my time a little better. We got about 7 more minutes of bashing my head against this particular wall before we go back to the other wall. Raw. Sekiro is also a game I really ought to play. Sekiro is frustrating though, because like... so Bloodborne's frustrating because I have the game and I'm able to play it, but I can't stream it. Sekiro has the opposite problem where I could stream it if I owned it. What a gamer. Managed to sneak 2 punches in and dodge the basketball? More likely than you think. I like my guy's little... I feel like I have a silly run animation immediately after I land a punch. I'll attempt to showcase it here. One sec. Just gotta... so, like, I beat on him, right? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes sometimes I feel like the run animation is silly. Like he's doing the kind of leaning back, comically only swinging his arms a little bit with each stride. I might just be incorrect. My eyes might just be seeing what the heart wants. Man, remember that time I had this guy like one combo away from death? That was cool. If you could just keep doing this exact thing though, where you show up, make it rain, and let me punch you, wouldn't mind. The disrespect. Sip. Honestly, I budget one Estus to phase 1, so I don't mind it too much. I like to be at this little red patch right here. Are we in phase 2 yet? No. We are definitely about to be in phase 2 though. Wait for the music to change. Yeah. Music didn't change, but we are in phase 2, like, for sure. Need you to stop. Also, I have reason to believe that he hits harder in phase 2. Because I only got hit by one of the homing soul mass balls, but took out like a third of my health. Or maybe they just do reduced damage the more of them hit you at once. I feel like I've been hit by like 3 of them in phase 1. Local Hollow tries to fist a Magic Plague Doctor to death. That's my problem. The word local isn't anywhere in my title. Really like this spot right here. He's making it rain. Easiest cycle of my life. You're real. I can sense it. I was wrong. Oh no. My gamer sense is waning. Here, I thought it to be infallible. Actually, didn't really take that much damage. Don't know why I assist. Spear? Yep. Your spears have no power here. Come on. I like that homing Crystal Soul Mass is countered by just casually walking slightly to the right or left. Alright. If he shows up in that corner, he's real. He did. I deserve that. I was just gonna say, it's about time he makes it rain, I think. That rapier actually slaps surprisingly hard. Maybe didn't need to heal twice there, but we got it. God, I love it when they spawn right next to me. So I know this is the real one. I don't know how safe it is to go after him, though. I heard the Soul Spear get launched. We're just gonna heal. I rolled, though. I rolled, though. Why are you not... Why is he still going? I punched him. He didn't have things up, and I hit him. Maybe he did have things up, and I just didn't see them because I'm blind? Is this an I'm blind situation? Could be. Why roll into the beam, though, is, like, my question to myself. Okay, gotta go. Quit summoning basketballs, you rude... Oh, no. Okay. I almost think the trick is just to focus down the clones first. Like, I almost think that's the more reliable way to fight this guy, unless you can just luck into getting him on his spawn right away, so that the clones don't get a chance to cast. I have already given up on this run, by the way. It, like, as close as it seems, it will not occur here. I refuse to hope. Yeah, see? There's just no... It's too close to succeed. The fact that it would be a cool clutch gamer moment if I did means that it wasn't going to happen. I know I said I would... That we have hit the amount of time when I said I would switch bosses, but I want to test my maybe focusing down the ads is the right approach theory. So this will be our final Sage attempt before we pivot back to the other one. Whatever his name is, Abyss Watchers. Oop, oop. Hey, Russian follow bot. Glad to have him. I was worried they might not make it. Ooh, triple Russian follow bot? Is that even possible? Fuck you. I sincerely cannot believe we snuck that hit in. Oh. Alright. If ever there was a sign, I think that's it. In my defense, I was trying to sprint. Should I have just rolled? Yeah, probably. But I was trying to sprint. Okay. I would like my look cool armor back on, please. This is not the look cool armor. This is the look cool armor. Do we have anything heavier? Yeah, let's... Oh, right. We want to be light. Alright. You can become famous ×3. I mean, if you go to click.ru/R9GQV, then yeah, maybe. Oh my god. That was all one raid, Berserk? Incredible. Okay, we are going here. And we are going to commit incredible violence. You know what I could do, actually? One sec. We're gonna switch up the ring setup slightly. That's all for Daddy Prop 4. He deserves it. I don't have to... Alright, that was Hollow Knight brain kicking in, telling me I had to be resting in order to switch equipment. Because I think I have... Oh, you know what? This does the opposite of what I thought it did. Never mind. I was like, don't I have a fire damage ring? That would be really useful against the boss that mainly kills me with fire damage. But no. Why armor if no armor gives you +11 damage? I mean, I could try no armor. My concern is that, well, okay, my concern is twofold. One, as we found out with the Soul Level 1 run, I kind of feel like fast roll makes this fight harder. And two, I'm worried I'm just gonna get backhanded through the ground and die instantly. But I'll give it a try. Oh, that is like a considerable amount of... You can actually see his health bar flash yellow when I hit him. This is a rare experience in this run. I do take approximately one shitload of damage every time I get hit, though, which I don't love. Alright, well, time for this old song and dance, because I feel like this is just objectively the correct way to do this. Well, no, the objectively correct way involves pressing this button, but I don't know how to do that well. Alright, come on. Come on, Red Eyes. Do the Lord's work. Yeah, help out our friend old Red Eyes. 79 damage is not insignificant. For a backstab. I think we were doing like exactly 60 before. So that's roughly a 33% increase. A totally unnecessary Estus. Hate this. I just wanted to get a cheeky backstab in. Like this. Thanks, game. And a cheeky one of these. Hehehe. Ain't I just a stinker? I'm gonna learn to hate Phase 1 of Abyss Watchers with a dying passion. Or an undying passion, rather. A dying passion carries a little bit less weight, I suppose. Yeah, beat him up. Beat him up, Red Eyes. Do your thing. Alright, he's nearly to half. That's something. I, momentarily forgot there was another guy. Oh, Red Eyes. It's so hard to find the right opportunity to sneak in damage. Love that. Love that. Just interrupt him during his combos. Help old Red Eyes out. Thanks, Red Eyes. Red Eyes Silver Abyss Watcher. I was gonna say Red Eyes Black Abyss Watcher, but there's really not a lot of black in his color palette, like, at all. It's really kind of Red Eyes Red Abyss Watcher. If we're being honest. That's not the dodge roll button. You're not playing Hollow Knight. Or, you're not playing Hades. I was pressing the Hades dodge button, which is A. Which does actually literally nothing in Dark Souls. In fights, anyway. So I think I... Have you played Daughters of Ash? I have not. Is that a Souls-like? Because I do love me a good old-fashioned Souls-like. You gotta go? Alright, Auntie. Thanks for swinging by. I will continue to no armor Abyss Watchers in your honor. Right up until I decide Phase 2 hits too hard. It's a Dark Souls 1 mod, really good. Yeah, I might give it a try. I'll admit I've had mixed experience with modding Souls games on this channel so far. The very first thing I was ever gonna stream was a Dark Souls 3 randomizer, but it promptly died in High Wall. Like, Firelink, everything worked great. Second we got the High Wall, started crashing like every time I watched the game. Alright. I've decided that's enough actually fighting the boss. The boss has also decided it's enough actually fighting the boss. Wanna add me on something like Steam so I can drop you the embers? Yeah, yeah. If you wanna just... I just gotta double check something really quick on Steam. I'm pretty sure the username is just Moonroster with like my picture. Yeah, it is. So if you want to sauce me a friend request on Steam, I will happily accept that. Daughters of Ash is pretty stable. Okay. And so is it like a heavy content kind of thing, or is it what is it? Does it change stuff? Does it add stuff? What are we looking at? Because I am always looking for an excuse to enjoy some more... Really, I just like hard games. And Souls is, you know, sort of the quintessential hard video game, I feel like. There's a reason whenever a hard game comes out, it's called, you know, the Dark Souls of genre. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't poke me. This one's kind of scuffed already, but we'll give it the old college try. Tried to roll, didn't work. Whoop, whoop. Alright, Red Eyes. I'm gonna need you to do a disproportionately high amount of work on this one. Because I've accomplished nothing and I'm 3 Estus in. Yeah, but Dark Souls gets stereotyped because of that. I have a ton of friends who refuse to play Dark Souls because it's hard. I can see that. I don't know. I like, they see streamer XYZ with a learning disability die 500 times in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, but, you know, there are some people who... Honestly, I feel like for a lot of people, Dark Souls just is too hard. Like, it's a sincerely challenging game. A lot of people are not used to that, you know? And it's challenging in the way that matters. Like, there's a difference between playing a game that is inherently hard, like a Souls game or like a Hollow Knight, or... I'm trying to think of other good examples, like a Celeste. Where the game just is hard. It's not a matter of how much damage the enemies do versus how much damage you do. Like, you could give any random Joe Schmo a controller and, you know, a weapon in Dark Souls 3 that'll, you know, 4 or 5 shot any boss, but, you know, they still have to learn when it's safe to swing. It's like patience and requires you to think a little, and that's a roadblock some people hit and never adapt at all. Exactly. They continually go for too many hits and die to a single boss dozens of times. Yeah. No, for sure. That's honestly, I think, still even my big challenge with Souls is I get so greedy on the bosses in this game. I try to sneak in hits that I absolutely shouldn't. I try to go for more than I'm due. Speaking of, like, what a scuffed attempt this is. I don't know if I'm actually doing a significant amount more, like, enough extra damage to warrant, doing this no armor. The survivability is really nice to have. Okay, we can definitely punish Lawnmower Attack in the right circumstance. At least in phase 1. Oh. He got us both. He's wounding me. Alright, I think I figured out my phase 1 trick, which is work together with the with Red Eyes. If we can just work in Stakers and keep the boss aggroed on us, we just have to tank for Red Eyes. I'm out of Estus, by the way. Yeah, you know what? Just take me. This attempt has died. I accept this. But yeah, I like games that are challenging in the way Dark Souls is challenging, in that it's about actually learning the fights. What I don't like, it's a little maybe hypocritical of me, but like I'm also definitely putting armor back on because I like not dying instantly. Just gonna put the Fallen Knight stuff on. We look cool. So like all day long I'll talk about how I like playing hard games, but then if I go to play a game like, I don't know, Doom or like Wolfenstein or any typical AAA game, really actually just the vast majority of games where there's an option, you'll see me play it on normal mode, as opposed to like hard or insane or hell on earth or whatever. And that's just because in my experience, games that let you choose the difficulty, they're not actually making things more difficult, they're just making things more tedious. Like, the difficulty slider might as well be the enemy health and damage slider. Mechanically, it's going to be the exact same game as normal mode, it's just going to take longer. Where is his helper? The helper must be alive. There you are. So the problem is in Souls you have this tailored experience. You can break it with difficult builds, but ultimately you're likely to get a good experience. Oh, Red Eyes is here. In other games, you can try to ruin it by choosing easy or too hard, but that's the game specifically. Up. I got used to fast rolling. I might shed some armor here so I can fast roll. Why am I punching the... Like... Alright. I'm enjoying reading chat. I might go back to Sage just so I can actually interact with chat. I think I'm gonna do that. Abyss Watchers is a concentrate on it fully kind of boss, and I'm enjoying the conversation right now. For instance, Oblivion relies on letting you change difficulty on a whim to fix an inherently broken leveling system. It's just laziness. I've not played Oblivion, but I can see where you're coming from. Where a system that accepts that the player's just gonna have to move the difficulty slider along to overcome like bad balance. Souls are the only recent games without a difficulty slider. I mean, to make the game a joke or to, yeah. I will say that Souls is probably among the only AAA games that are like that. Indie games, I think, in general, well, I was gonna say in general do a better job, you know, making the, figuring out their difficulty, but I kinda am just of the opinion that indie devs kinda have a better idea of what people want anyway. Cease with your basketball crime. You know what has just dawned on me as true brilliance? One sec. This is incredible. I love that Automod hated the word gypped. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, I'm in this fight, okay. I was like, what? What got flagged in this message that Automod didn't like? Didn't like gypped? Is gypped not okay? I feel like it should be fine. But, yeah, there are certain exceptions, but in general, I tend to agree. Where? Okay, there you are. This man wildly blended in with the environment. Alright, we're in full crime mode, I see. Like, there are definitely AAA darlings. For instance, Fallout 4 sold the most units of any Bethesda game to date. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that line for sure. A lot of it too, though, I think, is that there's this mentality in the games industry that something is always better than nothing, which I think leads to a lot being rushed. I think Cyberpunk actually is kind of a good example of this in that, so it gets delayed once, right, because they need more time, and then it comes out again, you know, and it finally comes out now, and we're here, Cyberpunk is here, except, you know, you hear that it, like, on consoles it's a buggy mess, and, you know, you can appreciate that there's pressure to get it out, but then at the same time, you almost wonder if they could have taken more time if they didn't feel this pressure to release. I think Uncharted is the same because Naughty Dog made what are better games prior to Uncharted and The Last of Us. It's going to be the same when Halo Infinite comes out. Most people playing games have not played 1, 2, 3 Reach. People are going to either forget or not know that they're repackaging and selling features that used to be free and better. Okay, could we get the homing soul masses out of the way, please? Thank you. What a cursed cycle that just worked out. Yeah, I never understood why photorealistic graphics became such an obsession for so many. Like, I feel like every time you try to get graphics as realistic as possible, you end up like just guaranteeing your game is gonna look bad in 5 years, you know? Like, there was a time when PS1 polygons were like, is this as close to real life as video games are gonna get? And, you know, they obviously, it wasn't. And those games now going back look terrible, but like, you know, games that were specifically designed with a like artistic style to them that is timeless. Like, at the time, Twilight Princess felt way better than, say, Wind Waker, I think, is the one where you're on the boat. But now, like, going back, because they did the distinct art style, one of them aged way better. Alright, cease your rudeness. Get in there. Alright, I just want to be able to see both of them at once. Okay. Geek the blue boy. Get in there. Okay. Nope. We're making it rain again. Hate that. Heal up. Get in there. I only have 2 Estus left. Oh no. This compounds because its graphics get better, budgets increase exponentially, yep, and then so you see games that don't cater to niches and try to be open to everyone. 100%. Because they have to appeal to as wide an audience as possible to try and recoup the money they spent in development. I'm gaming so hard right now. Oh, the beam. It's fine. Alright, I gotta use the full brain on focusing on the fight right now, but I will re-enter the conversation in a moment, ideally. Oh, unfortunate roll. Let me roll away. Come on, trigger those. Keep it like more than one, please. Oh, nearly. That was a good attempt for only half paying attention for all of phase 2. That's why you see games don't try to cater to niches and try to be open to everyone while losing the core of what makes them fun, i.e. Sekiro's game journalist mode. Because the budget required means that you need these people at the cost of a coherent idea of what the game wants to be. So yeah, minimalist graphics are not only good for long-term enjoyment 10 years from now and performance, but also devs and people getting niche games they enjoy. Yeah. 100%. And that's not even getting into, like, you know, the less money that goes into it. Like, this is the most, like, 9th grade napkin economics that there is, but the less money you spend making the game, the more money from sales you get to keep. Like, it's better for the companies as well. It's just... And you're building goodwill. It's just like a long-term plan versus short-term. If we can get everyone in the world to buy this game, we'll be rich. There we go. Well, yeah, you gotta boycott these companies. The consumers are too lazy to do so. It's yeah. In theory that is the solution, but then in practice it's really easy to boycott a game until that's the game all your buddies are playing and, you know, you're not part of the conversation anymore. Which is really kind of the insidious part of it, is to a certain degree AAA is so ingrained in gaming culture now, it's kind of hard to really change anything about it. You better not cheat. Alright, good. People say a gaming crash would be bad because devs would lose their jobs, but you work as a programmer. Well, ultimately the experience of the consumer always outweighs the trouble the devs have, sorry to say. Don't bully me. Stop it. Roll. Find safety. Okay. No making it rain. You rude boss. Whatever. I mean, to a certain point, I agree with that. I think that... I think that, especially in the AAA scene, devs are, like, criminally underpaid for the amount of work they're expected to put in. Alright. This is so cursed. Alright. Okay. Somehow managed to come back. I would like these soul masses to do that thing they do where they stop being relevant. Boop, 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 boop. That's why you shouldn't work for those companies, lol. Yeah. You get punched. You're the real one. I can sense it. I was wrong. You will die next. Please don't soul spear me. Alright, he tried to beam me. Pog. Alright, you die next. I have become 100% convinced through my attempts on this boss, by the way. What? That killing the ads is just the correct play. I mean, in an ideal world, we're coming up on the end of COVID here now. I mean, we have a vaccine. Well, we the world has a vaccine. And I'm not gonna pretend implementation and getting it to people is gonna be anything even similar to fast, but in theory, we're in the end game now, which is good. Getting people to take it, at least in America, is going to be a whole different thing, but... Sorry for bringing up COVID, it's just that it saved this generation. I mean, yeah, I try not to bring it up too often, because I know that there are people who are not really comfortable talking about it, but at the same time, it's a pretty pervasive part of life right now, you know? You criminal. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you 4 times, maybe even 5. I got him 5. Pog. It really bolstered video games and electronic sales. Oh yeah, it's been wild. Like, I'll admit, COVID is the only reason I was even able to start streaming, because I live with my grandparents who are super vulnerable. Like, they are the exact age group and health profile of people who are at risk, so, you know, full-time student, part-time worker, but I had to stop doing the part-time job because I'm not going to put my grandparents' life on the line for a part-time job. And that left me with 20 hours a week to start streaming. But the point of this tangent was that, you know, getting to electronic sales, I can't even tell you how hard it was to find, like, a decent microphone to get going here. Like, just everything, like, headsets, mics, webcams, everything just sold out everywhere. I did 210 damage? What just happened? I'm a full-time student, live with your grandparents as well. It's been cool because you can work on portfolio stuff. Yeah. I kind of have this weird guilt with COVID where... And I don't want to misrepresent this at all. I would so much rather things just be the way they were. But I have to acknowledge that I have kind of benefited from the whole situation quite a bit. Just from, like, a time perspective, and I'm fortunate to not have lost anyone super close to me to it. And so for me, it's kind of just been an opportunity to... I actually made more on unemployment than I did when I was working my job, which, you know, obviously was nice. Again, would I... If I could go back to the way things were, would I? Of course, because, like, human life is worth more than a little bit of extra free time and income. But on a strictly individual level, I've benefited quite a bit from it, I think. All right, it's time to game. Perish. What just hit me? I think it was a beam. Get here, get to cover. Heal up. Alright. When did he make it rain? Alright. This is fine. I think I can sit at this health total and be mostly fine. I maybe should heal. God, this is the riddle. Like, do I heal here? Just run. Just flee. Oh, I hate this. Heal. That was a beam. Okay. Dodge. No, hit the pillar. Hit the pillar. Hit the pillar! Hit the pillar! It didn't hit the fucking pillar? Oh no. Okay. Well, all of my health is gone from this rotation, or from this cycle. Not great. We have one more fuck up in the jar. Like, we have enough Estus to allot for one more fuck up. Alright, it's always you. Remember, if they're in this corner, it's always... I don't think it's ever you, but you still should die. Whew. On an unrelated note, the full-time student part-time work... Oh, one second. Full-time student part-time work shit being normalized by people who work 40 to 45 hour weeks really is... yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Just roll. Just roll. Just get out. Why? I hit him. Why? That shit's just irritating. Alright, whatever. It's fine. He has so much health left. This is not the one. I really wish I could dodge through them once they're dead. Flee. Flee from basketball. Alright. You can make it rain, but you have to wait until I'm... There we go. You have to wait until the basketballs are dead to make it rain. Yeah, it's not great. I wish we had better systems. I wish we had better systems in a lot of aspects in the US. Our education system is just not good. Our healthcare system is just not good. Our prison system is just not good. You're not the real one? Oh no. I was so sure I was actually sincerely positive that that spot could only spawn real ones. Whew. I ain't thriving, but I'm surviving. Right, we got the hit in, that's fine. Oh no. I don't know how I am alive right now. I don't know how I'm alive right now either. What? Just perish. Just eat my shit and die. Okay. Whew. Okay. I love how I'm getting like one punch in each rotation because of how fucking tight everything is. Charge him. Oh no. This is fine. This is fine. Alright. One or two more cycles, I think we can get him. I would actually commit a real-life murder for a number right now. By the way. Let it be known. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me in my soul. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, we can get him. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I kind of had to tune out when we, in the middle of that conversation for obvious reasons. That's not normal outside the USA. For instance, in Russia, you just go to uni. One aspect where a portion of your life is far worse than developing countries. Really hated having to do a part-time job while at uni. Because you worked full-time on your gap years like a real programming job. You worked far less while you were a student and working part-time. I'll also say, and I don't know if this is any different now, but I'm working on my bachelor's for computer science right now as well. And boy, as someone who was looking for an internship at the onset of this, COVID did not help find an internship. It did not make those anymore available. Tell you that for free. As suddenly everyone everywhere who had architecture, who had a system in place for in-person internships suddenly couldn't do them that way anymore. And suddenly a lot of computer science kids who weren't doing internships because they had part-time jobs and now didn't have part-time jobs and now we're looking for internships, shit became a lot harder to find, which is why I just figured, fuck it, I'll stream. Streaming will be my part-time job. I'll be doing it for free for a while, but hey, if it works out, that'd be cool. Where are you at, Sage? Yep, I knew that was gonna be crime. What? I have literally never seen that move in my life. No offense, part-time jobs are a waste of time if you're studying computer science. Yes, but also no. So I'm in a fortunate situation where I'm not old, but I'm internet old, which is to say, so I'm like 25 pushing 26. And it turns out, at my age, the folks' income doesn't factor in anymore as far as federal aid is concerned, which means I qualified for a FAFSA, which means as long as I stick to relatively cheap schools for the bachelor's, I can actually afford to pay for school out of pocket on a part-time job if I'm super penny pinching everywhere else. And so the part-time job has enabled me to... Oh no, I've exploded. The part-time job has enabled me to work on my degree without having to take on a loan, which I think being debt-free is worth a lot. Like a lot. You should be making a portfolio and open source contributions because the returns on that are far higher than unrelated jobs. I don't know. I feel like it's worth a lot. It's about opportunity cost and not real cost. I definitely see where you're coming from. I think I disagree, though. I think that, and this is strictly anecdotal, but, I grew up around... I grew up with both parents working, 60 to 80 hour weeks to try and get out of debt, and being miserable constantly for it. And oh no, I've exploded again. I don't know. I never want that. A lot of people recommend keeping anything non-STEM related off your resumes. That should tell you a lot about the value of part-time jobs. Depends on what you're doing. Yeah. I don't know. My thinking is that I want to have exactly impressive enough of a resume to get me a technical interview. Because I'm confident if I can get to a technical interview, I can just make it clear that, well, one, if I'm doing a technical interview, that will facilitate talking to people, which means I can make it clear I'm a good fit culturally. And a technical interview is like the exact opportunity to show off, hey, I'm good at this. That's not the attack button. That's the heal button. What are you doing? Boop. Don't impale me. Don't make it rain either. Whoop. Spinning, spinning, spinning. You better not be making more baseballs. I've also decided just now that the soul mass is above his head. If I'm calling the big ones basketballs, I'm going to call the little bundles of 5. I'm calling them baseballs. Mostly because the homing crystal soul mass doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Up, up, up. Tink. I want to beat at least one boss today. I'll feel downright silly if I... Given that I was able to beat 3 the first time I did this. And granted, it was the first 3 bosses, which are just the easiest. Well, arguably. I would actually argue that Crystal Sage, in a normal run, might be the easiest boss in the game. Just because by the time you get to him, you have a decent... You have a run that should be doing a decent amount of damage, and... My lord, is he just soft. Scratch itch. Why am I down to 6 Estus? Wait, what? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? What did I do? Okay, alright. Should I heal? Maybe. I'm not going to, though. If the last run taught me anything, it's that I was radically undervaluing my Estus. Can't... Alright, I really wish you could dodge through corpses. Really, truly, sincerely wish that was something I could do. Because, like, every other... Anything else you kill in Dark Souls, the second it dies, it stops having collision. I don't know why the Crystal Sage... I'm sure they're coded as bosses, that's why, but... Ooh. That was a goof. What time is it? It is 6:05 local time. Well, we'll keep going. I just gotta beat him, and then I don't gotta worry about what time it is. Technically, we are at the end of the stream, but... I want to defeat this damn wizard. I don't want to live in a world where I got stuck on Crystal Sage. I thought B was the attack, or X was the attack button again. X is the attack button in Hades. I'm making that mistake a lot for someone who, not 30 minutes ago, was bragging about how I don't make that mistake very much. The other downside of unarmed runs, you have 0 range. You have to be standing inside of the enemy to hit them. Little A little wiggle for good luck. Alright. You know, we got super off topic, but I don't think I ever did learn what I think it was Daughters of Chaos you called it, whatever that mod for Dark Souls 1 was. I don't think I ever learned what that consisted of. Big rolls. Yeah. What? This is an early phase 2, health-wise? I think? Maybe not. I've changed my mind about getting close to you. I've changed my mind again. I've hit you one time, please leave. Dang it. Kinda just changes around everything. Order of areas, bosses, music, partially. New items, new bosses, new enemies, and enemy... New bosses? Hoo. Now this intrigues me. You had my interest. Now you have my attention. Pew pew. Pew pew. Door. He really loves this setup now. He really loves opening with basketball and following up with baseball in like the first encounter. Any other move in his arsenal I don't really mind him opening with. Even baseball I don't mind too much. You know, I'm gonna go back to calling it crime. I think that's funnier. But, like, even when he opens with crime, it's not that big of a deal, because they usually shoot by the time I get there. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit by that. Hate getting hit hard in phase 1, but what can do? Another thing I kind of learned from that more recent close attempt is that if I play well, I don't actually really need all that much SS. Like, we shaved a good third of his health bar away on our last little sliver of health. Good cycle. Wah wah wah. I would love to just absolutely